The drama is over. Tati put out a statement saying that she's no longer gonna feed into this controversy. Jeffree Star put out a whole video saying that he was like having war flashbacks to his past where he got into a bunch of drama and he no longer wanted to feed into this either. He also admitted a lot of mistakes, which is great because I think Jeffree Star has done nothing but make mistakes within this controversy. Now they say it's for the best within the beauty community to just put this to rest. But I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason that they're ending this feud is because earlier today, they caught wind of me shooting a video about the drama. And I think that they realized that I was gonna come and end all their careers. It's actually a little bit messed up though, that they're just calling it quits. I'm gonna post, after this little intro here, I'm gonna post what I had planned on posting. There were some serious allegations put out there. They were saying that James Charles was a predator who was not safe to let loose in society, and Jeffree Star had said that he had molested Grayson Dolan, and now Jeffree Star is being like, you know what, we'll just let it rest. If we were talking about sexual assault, this is something that needs to be addressed. You can't just sweep it under the rug because you want this to be over. So let's just get on to my video that I had recorded, and then I'll come back and do a little thing at the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. The day's finally arrived. I never thought I'd see this. Straight white men are the victims? Straight white boys, assemble! As the only straight white man on the internet, I feel it's my duty to tell you my opinion on the matter. James Charles has been tricking my people into hooking up with him. If you think I'm gonna take that line down, I should probably rephrase that. Take that lying down? That's too sexual for my liking here. If you think I'm gonna accept that behavior, I actually am, because it's not really that bad.
Oh my god, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again. Tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay.
Hi, I'm James Charles. Hi, James, nice to meet you. So, you're straight, I'm gay, right? I'm straight, you're gay. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm gay, you're straight. You're straight, I'm gay. Yes? You're gay, I'm straight, you're gay. Yeah, that sounds accurate. I'm gay, you're straight, I'm gay, you're gay. You're gay, I'm straight, you're gay, I'm gay. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. You said you were gay. Oh yeah, I guess I did. I must be gay. I guess we gotta make out now. Well, if I said it, I guess. James Charles lost 3 million subscribers. That is like a historic drop. And when I first heard of that, I was convinced that he was drugging them and then sexually assaulting them. Like that, there's no way you lose that many subscribers for just hitting on straight white guys. You have to also have done criminal stuff. Turns out no, he's just been trying to tell straight people that they might be gay and that's it. So many commentary channels have made videos about this, giving their opinions, and so many people who are somewhat involved in the story have gotten involved, adding new layers that people think this is a lot more complex than it is. It really is kind of simple. By now, most of you know the situation. I'll just do a very quick recap, just so that we're all on the same page. James Charles goes to Coachella, and he has VIP tickets. However, VIP at Coachella, everyone's got VIP. A third of the people probably have VIP tickets. It's the artist passes that you really want. Those are the ones where you get really special access. You can be away from everyone else. And as a famous person that doesn't want to be mobbed, James wants those artist passes. He's only got VIP though. One of his friends got artist passes from Sugar Bear Hair Care Stairs. There's some company, some vitamin company. That company hooked his friend up with artist passes. So James, getting mobbed at Coachella with VIP tickets, he hits up his friend and he's like, can you talk to your rep at that company? I will do a post for them in exchange for an upgrade in tickets. And the company says, yes, let's do it. They sign a contract. He gets the artist passes. He goes off with famous people and does famous people shit at Coachella. And then the next day, he posts the Instagram story being like, whoa, these vitamins are the best. This vitamin here has been helping with my anxiety. Never used it before in my life. This vitamin here will make straight boys fall in love with you. The issue with this is that his good friend Tati has a vitamin company of her own, and she's a rival of the company he just promoted. And Tati kind of helped launch his career and is a very important person in his life. She felt betrayed and made a video saying, why would you advertise that company when you know they're my rival? And also, James, you've been trying to convince straight guys that they're not straight in order to hook up with them. Two guys come out with their stories against James Charles. One's name is Gage, one's name is Sam. I'll talk a little bit more about them because what they're doing is kind of scummy as well. There's one text that Sam put out that people were outraged about where Sam's like, I'm straight, and James is like, no, I know for a fact that you're not straight. You just haven't accepted that yet. Which just sounds like really shitty. Like, don't try to confuse people further. But given the context, it makes a little bit of sense why James would say that. And he defends himself in his video.
Later on, he texted me saying he was confirmed bi. This is why, in Sam's video, he included a screenshot of me telling him I did not think he was fully straight.
The issue that I have is that Gage comes out and he makes it really obvious that he's clout chasing. And he doesn't deny it.
And I think it's ironic. I'm the clout chaser. You don't think it's possible to be a clout chaser if you're the top dog, like in the industry? You could absolutely chase clout. You create the clout that you bring onto yourself.
It gets really weird, but basically James offers to bring him to Coachella. He's like, come to Coachella, let's hang out. And then dude's like, no, I don't want to go. I got school and stuff. But then a little bit of time passes and he's like, you know what? Coming to Coachella, let's hang out. And at Coachella, they kiss and then they hold hands. But it's pretty obvious that dude isn't into it because he says like he's got like a irrational fear of tongues. So that's why he doesn't want to kiss James with tongue. Which, like, come on. I mean, maybe it's true. There's like a chance it's true. But there's a better chance that he just doesn't want to kiss James with tongue because he's not gay. And he wanted like free Coachella passes. And he wanted to make this video. The video did really well. It had over 1 million views. I'm sure it's got a lot more now. Then Tati comes out with her video and talks about this waiter that James Charles was making eye contact with. And she said that James was making the kid uncomfortable and everyone else at the table uncomfortable with his comments. And maybe James does tend to make a lot of sexual comments and jokes. But then the waiter comes out with his own video where he's like, James Charles, I wasn't forced to do anything. I'm the one that hit up James Charles in the first place. I told him I was bi-curious. We made out in his hotel room. And then I told him I was straight after the experience. But I think this kid saw how well Gage's video did. Like going after James Charles, talking about his experience sexually with James Charles. That he decides to make his own video. So he tells James Charles like, I don't know my sexuality anymore. I told you I was straight. We made out. I said I was straight after all. And then I'm like, wait a second, I don't know. But that was just a trap to get James Charles back on FaceTime with him so that he could record a FaceTime conversation with James as like a little button for this video, which is really, really scummy and also illegal. I haven't seen James Charles like using his influence to get straight guys to hook up with him. I haven't seen that yet. Maybe it exists. I don't know. But I haven't seen James Charles in any DM so far be like, I'm famous, I could give you a lot of clout, I could give you followers and subscribers if you come and make out with me. You know, I haven't seen that. All jokes aside, here is what I'm taking away from the situation. This is what I believe. One, I don't think that Tati was trying to sell products with her original video. Since the expose video that she did on James Charles, people have assumed that she's made millions of dollars off of people buying her products that she plugged in the video. And it did strike me a little bit weird how she talks about her products. In the middle of this video about James Charles, she kind of goes on about her products in this way.
We're selling like hotcakes. Like I don't need to at this point. I'm not gonna put $100,000 into an Instagram post. I'd rather put that $100,000 into research and creating a really dope product that people really love, and that's why they come back for more.
Our product is just selling off the shelves. We can't hardly keep it stocked. That's how many people buy it. But we don't like to advertise. You know, we like to let our products do the advertising just from you enjoying it so much. You'll enjoy it so much, you'll keep coming back. We don't need to advertise. I'd rather take that money for advertising and put it into the quality of the products because we love you, the consumer. So that part feels like a pitch, but at the same time, I think it was genuine on her part. I could see the emotion, and I don't think it was faked at all. I think she was genuinely hurt, and she had issues with James Charles before. I think she had issues with like James Charles being over-sexual. And I think she tried to talk about that with James in the past, but the message just wasn't getting through. And then this thing happened, the sugar hair care thing. And I think that was her opportunity to now make a video about it and address it this way. As for Jeffree Star, who's kind of chimed in, I haven't liked Jeffree Star's involvement in this so far. Because he just says that James Charles is a predator without showing how. He just says like James Charles has been banned from the house because he's done some really gross things, but doesn't say what those gross things are. He's also went after James Charles' brother, who is uninvolved with the situation. To me, unless someone is being like physically harmed or like deeply emotionally scarred, I'm someone that's just kind of looks at it and like just temper the situation a little bit. It's really not that intense. Some guys who were bi-curious messaged James Charles, and he messaged straight guys asking about their sexual orientation to see if maybe he could flirt with them. That's all that's really happened. Okay, guys, I've only made one video about this, and I'm tired of talking about it already. I don't know how people make multiple videos on the situation. I guess if you're a drama channel, you're cashing in. But, like, shit, I'm just already done talking about it. Okay, what are the lessons that we learned from this? I think that, number one, we have to wait. But, actually, first, number one, if you're gonna make an apology video, don't feel the need to rush it out there, because James Charles' apology video just brought him so much more grief. If he had just waited 2 days, like collected himself, and then was like, okay, let me respond with the video that he did respond with, he would have been so much better off. That's number one. Number two is, like, as a public, we can't jump to conclusions. And in the end, it appears he's mostly innocent. Was his ego too big? Yes. Did he make some straight people uncomfortable sometimes? I'm sure. Did he do anything morally egregious? I don't think so. In the end, I don't really feel sympathy for any of them because Tati was the one who started this firestorm, and James Charles and Jeffree Star have built their careers on controversies. They'll all get a ton of publicity and video views off of this, so in the end it's gonna be a huge coup for them. They're gonna make a lot of money off this. The public was entertained for the most part watching these people go at each other's throats. It's also crazy to me how easily the public is swayed. 3 million subscribers James Charles lost. 3 million. Because Tati told the story about this waiter. From her perspective, it was a straight waiter who didn't want the attention, when in reality, it was a bisexual waiter, or rather a bi-curious waiter, who did want the attention. And because of the way that Tati saw the situation, which was incorrectly, James Charles suffered 3 million lost subscribers. Not that James Charles is necessarily a victim in this situation. I think that it's a good wake-up call for him. I think that his ego could be reined in. In the end, I think it's going to have a positive impact on himself as a person, and it's kind of questionable right now how it's going to affect his career. I think it'll be very interesting. In the short term, it's going to be bad because companies are going to shy away from him because he's a person of controversy right now. But in the long haul, I think it'll be a good thing. It's actually really sad that this whole controversy is over on the same exact day that Game of Thrones finishes. What am I going to do with my time from now on? That's all I gotta say on the situation, so yeah, see you guys later.